Hello and welcome back to the top 8, where we are featuring the bracket 1 top 4 at the moment. In the previous game we had Stark Fealty, submitted by David Kennedy, playing against Barra Kraken, which was submitted by Adamo de Rosa. And we won't say who won that one in case you've not seen that game yet, but you can check it out on the channel. And today we have Martell Dragon, again submitted by Connor Hardie, played by Richard.
Cool.
Which is you.
This was so long ago, I do not recall playing the game.
So I bet you don't remember who wins. Versus Tyrell Sun, which was submitted by Aaron Groth and played by myself. So yeah, this is to work out who our sort of going into like the final of bracket 1 is. And I guess we'll just go on to onto the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Right, let's put that on the screen.
Let's play.
So just going on to our setups then, getting our final decisions made and on the board. So I've played out an alt art Gates of the Moon there with 2 of the High Garden Courtiers. Did I get it right? Oh yeah. And the other dude is Knight of the Reach. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this shit. It's alright, I've only been doing this for like 5 years. Do you want to talk us through yours, Richard?
Sure. Blood of Pride, Starfall, and Dawn. No economy, not amazing, to be honest. No characters, also not amazing. But at least I have economy in my plot. Go and get it. And I've got one from you as well.
You're welcome. That was the worst coin flip ever. I was going to say, you've got to do that again. So yeah, both gone to At the Gates then for our opening plots. I think my deck likes to have a decent amount of economy on the board to sort of get all the bits and bobs out, and as you don't have any economy, it made sense to play at it.
I don't know why, but I thought, oh my god, I'm in trouble. And then, what the hell are you doing, Rebecca? And then I realised, actually, it was me that's the problem, because I thought you'd open Vanquish the Unbelievers, and I thought you were just going to kill your courtiers, or either kill the knight, and I had no idea what was happening. And then I realised it was just me.
Yeah, just an alt art plot, Richard. See that one there? It's alt art.
It had the light thing that looked a bit vanquishy.
It does look a bit vanquishy. This is true.
I thought, wow, she's going for it.
Yeah, she's an absolute nutter. 2 claim on your board full of characters there.
2 claim intrigue I'd be worried about, but then Dawn make me worry less.
I was going to say, Dawn on setup is fantastic for any Martell deck, right?
Yeah, and whilst I don't think Tyrell Sun would run Nothing Burns, it's nice to have extra shielding from that with other non-limited.
I was going to say, you've got like Plaza there, you've got the Starfall. Starfall? It's Starfall, right? Yeah. So you've got options if I was running that plot, but spoilers, pretty sure I'm not. If you're interested in the deck list, by the way, you can find the deck list at the end of the game. We will have a brief discussion on the game and the deck lists and sort of how that went at the end. But if you're looking for more detailed discussion and looking at pros and cons, you can find that in the sort of Swiss or top 16 rounds, as you might refer to them, from previous games. So yeah, if you're interested in pros and cons, you can look back at round sort of 1 of these games to see those.
I think during that I was so busy looking at you that I missed us showing the hands.
Yeah, I may have done too.
I think I saw a secret schemes and then that was the end of my hand.
It's okay. No one expects us to be paying attention while doing commentary on the games that we personally played ourselves.
So I imagine I might be looking for another economy that I can play out.
Another one? You're getting like +3 gold around now from your own gates and mine.
Yeah, but it isn't economy. I took a rosewood. So that's good, because I need economy to be able to ramp forward, otherwise you can,
rush ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think you've got a bit of an advantage because you've got the card draw in Dawn as well. So I think that's good for you. And you've also got the control of Starfall, which is nice. And then obviously you've got your Plaza, which is going to let you have a bit of fun.
Of course, the more challenges you do, the more powerful Starfall become. Because you'll have fewer characters, fewer icons. Then I can take one.
Yeah, take the one that you don't want me doing.
Another green blood trader.
Wow, you are desperate for cards.
Nah, I like that. That's good. I'm happy with it. I've got a reserve of 8.
So, begging brother or a Housestane escort there.
Begging brother's going to be a bit expensive, so maybe I take the escort. I can afford it as well. I was taking one of the green blood traders for a claim. That gives me some sort of power present or military present. Got a water gardens, which is really good non-limited economy.
Yeah, it'd be good to obviously a little bit later in the game. Turn 1, you don't get any reduction, right?
Correct.
Unless you've got something like a castle or something on the board.
Or behest.
Or behest.
Do I run behest in this? Or does Conella Hardwood run behest in this?
I wondered if you were going to bring that up. Connor Hardie, who submitted his deck, did he play you the other night?
Yep.
And you played out Conella Hardwood, that's it. And then just decided that Connor Hardie was now Conella Hardwood. So, if any of Connor's friends...
I think it's because I mistyped something.
I think you did, didn't you? So, if any of Connor's friends are watching, I'm sure he'll take, great pleasure in being referred to as Conella Hardwood from now on.
Conella Hardwood, that kind of, a bit sexually suggestive there. Hardwood. Don't like it. I'm never going to call him that again.
I'd actually not considered that.
What? Connor's Hardwood? Crikey.
That's normally something I'd pick up on as well.
Let's leave that one in the annals of history, shall we?
Yeah. If you were here for a serious game, apologies, guys.
Yeah. Just talking about Connor's softwood and all that kind of thing. You've got Ariane on the board.
I do. But you've already used Starfall to take away one of my intrigue icons. So let's try and defend that intrigue challenge with Ariane. But you don't care because it means you get a card.
I get to Dawn. That's nice.
And it also means that I don't have an intrigue icon now standing to actually be able to come back at you with an intrigue challenge.
But you have an Ariane.
I do have an Ariane. Depends if I've got anything in hand, right?
And I think intrigue might be the most important challenge for you to defend this round.
Yeah, I think in round 1, generally intrigue, maybe military are the most important ones to defend, especially if you're going second. You don't care about the power because it's not like you've got any power to take normally. So it looks like you're just sticking with that intrigue.
Sure. I don't really have a lot to gain from the military. And the power, again, nothing to gain, so why bother? Definitely not now. Just as well I didn't do the power because that would have gone wrong. You would have got a renown on Marcella and she wouldn't have knelt.
No fooling you.
Yep, but I get a Dawn trigger. I'm remembering Dawn triggers. This is unprecedented. I bet I forget so many later on.
Oh, some good choices.
Yeah, Aria and a Daunish Spy.
I've gone for the Ario though. You are playing Martell. I think you are running Ariane in this deck as well, so...
Yeah, I also had a vague recollection that the Tyrell Sun deck had Sands' Rose or wanted knights to attack alone. I thought Ario better for blocking, that kind of thing. If you want to attack alone with something, I can remove it from the challenge, etc.
It's a very good point. What did I take? Is that the secret schemes I've taken?
It was.
That's good. You're drawing shitloads of cards anyway, but...
Yeah, I guess it's kind of a failsafe if you don't get the Dawn early. You can at least carry on drawing some cards in turn 4, turn 5. I especially like it after you win or you die. So when you discard all your cards for taxation, but you've got Dawn, so you're allowed to keep one.
Yeah.
You keep the secret schemes. Then you nil the water garden in taxation, play the secret scheme, and you draw up to 4, 5, 6 cards, however many plots in your use pile, and recastle on the board, and then you play your next plot. So it's nice. I like that.
Yeah.
I feel like a douchebag when I do it, but it's nice. Did I ever tell you that I'm a Martell loyalist now?
I have heard rumours.
Yeah. That 7-cost Duran, he's great. Just when I think he's amazing, just when I think how good he is, when you lose a challenge, you can take icons off people. I read the card again, and not only can he take icons off people, he can give icons to people as well.
So why haven't you won a tournament with Martell yet?
And not only that, I keep forgetting there's another action to him. You can kneel your faction card to remove a character with 1 icon or less from the challenge. I didn't know that either.
Freaking awesome.
He's so good.
A Great Hall's restricted anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
Come on, Hannah, sort it out.
But, you know, you could build yourself a little Martell Dragon deck.
I already have.
Have you won anything with it?
Have I played any tournaments with it? No.
Have you won any games with it?
Yeah, loads. Well, do you count rage quitting as a win? When your opponent rage quit?
I was going to say, who's the one quitting? If it's you, then no. If it's your opponent, then yes.
Ooh,
that's a nice hand.
Nice draw.
Nice draw even, yeah. What have I got?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. You got Ariane, you've got things to put in to play with Ariane, Marjorie, Knights of the Sun, and you seem to have the Ladies event, All Men Are Fools.
I don't have very many knights though, considering this is meant to be a knight deck.
It's meant to be a Knights and Ladies deck, so it's about an even number of both.
Yeah.
I think there's about 13 Knights maybe and a similar number of Ladies.
Okay.
Card, not individual characters.
Yeah. Just to clarify then, plot-wise, I played Palace of Sorrows. Richard has played March to the Wall there. So I believe your deck runs Flea Bottom, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
So you don't mind marching the Greenbiller Trader, because if that comes back into play through Flea Bottom, then you get that trigger. Don't know if you've got can't speak today. Don't know if you've got Flea Bottom in hand or not. There we go. And if you do, then it makes sense to have done it.
8 gold is generous. And I have the Water Gardens too.
Mm-hmm.
So a really nice amount of gold to get on your March turn.
Yeah.
That's the thing with Martell. This is why I hate playing against Martell, because, you know, inevitably by turn 3 or 4, they consistently get in excess of 8 gold and they've got all the cards. And you just know that you're going to lose.
Is this why you like Martell? Because...
I like it because my opponents actually get quite upset. I never realised how upset they get online. Like, people rage online about effing Martell, and actually, I kind of like it.
You just like upsetting people, don't you?
A little bit.
Such a troll bag. Why did I marry you?
And sometimes, if I think they're getting particularly upset, if they're making a little sarky comment in the chat log, I play a bit slower.
Such a dick.
What?
You're such an asshole.
Well, they deserve it. If they're going to get all arsey.
Oh, right.
I mean, I had a game online. I was not having fun. I was playing Lanny Kraken, and they used Night Flyer 6 times. And I typed in the chat log, I said, I'm not really enjoying this, mate. I'm going to concede now and leave gracefully. Thanks for the game, though. And he was like, I understand. See you later.
I guess at least you're
I didn't just quit, disconnected, or type wanker before I left. Mind you, it is soul destroying getting Night Flyers 6 times.
I mean, it's almost as bad as getting Dracarys 4 times in one game, right?
5 times.
Oh, yeah.
5 times.
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 I wonder if Gabby remembers that.
Well, she won't be reminded because I doubt she watches the videos.
No, but Whammer does.
No,
I'm sure he'll bring it up in the group.
He probably won't. So your board looks significantly wider than mine.
I'm aware that you've got icon control, so I'm trying to make sure I've got a nice array of icons so that I might actually be able to do stuff.
Well, you've got 3 knights on the board, 2 ladies. Ariane can do tricks. The courtier can stand someone if you have a strength pumping trick.
Mm-hmm.
I just set on 5 gold.
Not concerning at all.
The good thing about that is I have the Starfall.
Mm.
There's nothing worth Plaza priding, I'm sure, and I don't have a flea bottom to benefit from it. But I do have 5 gold, and we know that I have an Ario Hota.
Yeah, Ario's 5 gold, isn't he, for ambush?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if you had a flea bottom in hand, but you decided not to play it because you wanted to be able to play Ario.
Maybe. No, I could play Ario anytime I want. If I had a flea bottom, I'd play out the flea bottom, leave me with 4 gold.
Mm. Oh yeah, Plaza.
Yeah, so I could just kneel a character to defend, Plaza them, stand them, chuck Ario and bring Ario in. And then I'd have 3 gold.
So you've not used Starfall yet. You've let me go in my first challenge, which was a military using Knights of the Reach. Are they 3 strength, those ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, so military for 3. And looks like you're just defending with the Housestane Escort.
I have this vague feeling that using Starfall before Ariane has triggered is bad.
And reaction. So this is the Knight of the Reach's reaction. When they win attacking alone, give a lady a power, right?
Wow, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
I mean, a 3 for 3 Bicon is decent.
Yeah.
And yeah, the ability is a cherry on top.
Hmm.
So yeah, lost 3 to 3 there. Escort is dead.
Any particular reason didn't use Arrow on that one? Are you waiting to use him on like an intrigue or something?
Maybe it's not even Aria.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like a Southern Messenger or something.
Oh, that would be fun.
Actually, yeah. That wouldn't be good. You did draw a Southern Messenger. Because you can Starfall someone.
I can.
Let's hope I don't go in with Ariane or Marcella.
I mean, I don't particularly like using Southern Messenger before I play the reset. I think it might be better if I play the reset.
Do you know what the reset is in this?
Maybe Valardi?
Yeah. So I think you've got, and so we will go through the deck list at the end of this game. I think you have 2 marched and you've got Valardi as well.
Right. Yeah, so I prefer to play Valardi and then Southern Messenger that round. Because using Southern Messenger to reduce from 6 characters to 5 is less impactful, I guess, than reducing from 4 to 3.
But, I mean, I notice you've taken an icon from Ariane, so using it on the Ariane before she can trigger might be nice.
Yeah,
certainly slows the tempo.
It's the intrigue challenge, I guess I don't want you to hit. I want to keep my options in hand. I don't have a flea bottom. If there was flea bottom on the board, I guess I don't really care that much about intrigue, because if you get Ario, he can come back.
Yeah.
What is this?
Why do I want to win this power challenge so much?
Well, you've got a renown. You're going in for 9.
Is it 9? Ariane's 4.
Palace of Sorrows.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, I don't know if you've been... I'm going to bounce Ariane. I don't know if you've been looking in the Facebook group, but Palace of Sorrows is apparently OP.
Really?
And it should be restricted.
Why?
If you believe Rabs and the Spanish meta. We won't go into the Spanish meta, but if you believe the argument, it is... Yeah, people are kicking off over it.
I mean, I can see that it's good in a sort of flood kind of deck. But at the same time, I mean, there are certain plots that are good for certain decks. And that's just how plots work, right?
Agree. I think the primary issue might be that it's in a lot of playing Dark Crossing. Dark Crossing can flood really easily, but not only that, they can refill their hand really easily as well. With Return to the Field, I Am No One. They've got a lot of ways. Umber Loyalist as well. So, yeah, people are getting upset over it. And it's taken them 8 months apparently to realise it's busted. So, you know, whatever. So you're just playing a busted plot, basically.
I mean, you know I didn't build the deck, right?
You chose to play the plot at this time because you thought this plot is busted, I'm going to have to play it.
I chose to play the plot at that time because I have more characters on the board than you.
Cool. Yeah, but it's still 2-2.
Yeah. It's not going brilliantly. I went on.
Yeah, so I feel like the first 2 rounds about me establishing the location base, not expecting political disaster from Tyrell Banner of the Sun. Got some chuds on the board that I don't care if they stick around too much. Then again, your board is mid-range characters or chud as well. You've got economy on the back row. I think it's going to come down to the quality of cards in hand, of which I've been able to trigger Dawn, whether I have or not. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you have been. Yeah, I guess, you know, the benefit is, like, your back row is a lot stronger than mine, but then my character base is a little bit stronger than yours. But as you say, the main importance here, I think, is the card draw that's happening. So you're getting options, like multiple options every round, whereas I'm not at this point. And if I remember correctly, this deck doesn't have a draw plot. I think it's just at the gates.
Yeah, I think you need the high tower. Although it's not amazing, you can trigger it twice around in marshalling and with Ariane in challenging.
Yeah, so the high tower is in this deck.
You've got 3 pleasure barges also in the deck.
Yeah. So the problem with the high tower is only triggers off of Tyrell characters.
Yep.
And this being a Tyrell Sun deck, it means that the high tower isn't always going to work.
I guess you could say...
Oh, you got Valid M as well. Forgot about that.
I guess you could say it forces your choices somewhat more. Because if you want a high tower trigger, you have to play the Tyrell card in hand rather than the Martell character in hand. And it forces you down certain lines of play you may not prefer. So yeah, Valar Morgul is going to hurt you here.
Yeah. Totally forgot you played that one.
That's it. You've got economy. You're going to get 10, 11 gold this round.
Maybe, but that's 5 characters that just died. And my hand from
last... Saved your Ariane.
Thanks, hon. My hand from last turn was 5 cards. Because Palace of Sorrows is reserved of 5, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Venblade, Rosewood, Nymeria Sand, Dornish Spy, Hotar Zach, Hotar, Bastard Daughter with that unexpected return, and there was something else. 3
2
cards.
Green Apple Knights, Ariane, that's Quentin, I think, and Marjorie, and then a couple of other bits.
Well, does that look good? You could play out both Green Apple Knights and Quentin.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Quentin would kneel because there are fewer than 3 in the used plot pile. So he wouldn't actually be very good in the challenge phase.
Is Quentin a knight, though?
He is, yeah.
So it means the Apple Knights aren't kneeling at least.
Well, until someone dies on my claim, military. I have no claim. So yeah, that could be an option. You gain 10 gold.
Is it 10 or 11? I think it's 11.
Yeah, it is 11. Because I've got a gate in the moon too. A Bastard Daughter to encourage you to military me.
Yeah, I really want to military you with my already not enormous hand of cards. Still not got the flea bomb out.
What have I played?
You've just played Bastard Daughter and then you've kept 6 gold, so I'm assuming you're using Ario at some point.
Yeah, we know I have an Ario. That doesn't give me a great icon spread. I have a Dornish Spy also.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter about the icon spread. You have no claim this round anyway, so you're probably just wanting to focus on controlling my board. So yeah, as you said, we've got the 2 Apple Knights coming out. I'm assuming Quentin will be the other one. Yeah. And then I can't remember if I have anything that I can pay 2 for or not. Looks like I'm sitting on that. So over to the challenges phase then. I mean, you could just do a little challenge with the Bastard Daughter.
Could do, but I don't think anything to gain.
You might get unopposed. Oh yeah, and then just beginning of the phase, Quentin kneeling there. Little dice on the Green Apple Knights just to indicate that they have increased their strength. So those are both 3 strength each, if I remember correctly.
They are 1 plus however many other knights you have.
Yeah, so as there's 3 knights on the board, including themselves, they are currently 3 strength each. You're coming out with your first trick. What are we getting? Dornish Spy. So we're going to lose an intrigue. Oh, what's that?
That's her deck, so it gives her +3.
Nice.
6 strength.
That's annoying. Makes it a bit harder for me to win my challenge. So I guess you can staff all the other intrigue icon as well now if you really wanted.
So you haven't done a challenge yet?
No, not yet. Neither of you, you're first player.
Sweet. Now I've triggered the Water Garden. Venomous Blade.
That's mean.
What does it do? You know what it does, love. It's printed strength. Don't try and get around it.
Worth a try. So yeah, the venomous blade then poisoning the green apple knight.
Did I just pay 2 for that?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Oh no, you used your water gardens.
Yeah, but I had 2 gold left over from ambushing in the Dornish spy. And I think I might have overpaid.
Oh well. Whatevs. So you're going for military with the bastard daughter. And that just gets you an unopposed. No claim.
So maybe I was a bit preemptive with the water garden. I can't do the military. But I guess this kind of forces you to kneel it, because it's going to die anyway.
You don't have any claim.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Just testing, making sure you're awake.
Good.
Because I'm not.
Apparently not, honey. Apparently not. So, just deciding who you want to starfall. Makes sense to get rid of the intrigue icon. Because then all I can do is the military against you, which you don't really care about, because it means you get to take a card out of my hand. And you get a card.
Sounds good.
I don't know why I'm bothering to do this. Like, why am I bothering to do a military?
Yeah, like I draw a card and you get to lose a card.
Yeah.
I lose a character as well, though.
You lose a character, but I don't know. Oh, I guess because I get to give a lord the power. It still doesn't seem great, to be honest. Especially when I've got Ariane in my hand.
Is that how it works? I thought it had something to do with ladies, but...
It's give a lord or a lady.
Nice.
And you hit my Ariane. Oh, bastard.
That was a nice hit.
It was a nice hit.
So instead of playing Quentin then, maybe you should have just played Ariane if you had 2 gold left over.
Yeah, probably
and then
should
you could use Ariane and ambush Quentin in with her ability and you wouldn't have had to kneel.
Yeah.
So that's a better line of play, I think.
Yeah, I definitely didn't play that right. I think because I had the green apple knights, I was just excited to have knights on the board.
Oh yeah, because they were kneeling until Quentin was in play.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that a better line.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair to say.
Easy to stay in hindsight, of course.
Got Palace of Sorrows into Marched again.
Yeah, I'll get my attachment back.
Hmm.
Don't really care that much about a massive Dornish spy.
And Quentin will stay stood this round, so it looks like I'm going for the Apple Knight. It's interesting, considering I'm first player. Maybe I don't have any more knights in hand.
Well, you would have had to have Marshal 2 if you get rid of Quentin.
Yeah, that's true.
At least Quentin's got a big power icon.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got a sex boat.
Oh, I might have to
Play the sex boat.
You got Ariane.
By Hotar, Fiefdom, Unexpected Return, Nymeria. I've got options.
Okay, I've played up the sex boat. Has that helped? Am I going to show us?
You keep it secret. Oh, you're grabbing at your gold.
Scrambling
and then putting
away.
it back. I'm like, how did you get so much gold?
Yeah.
Got to keep you honest. Oh, you drew a dupe.
I drew a dupe. I mean, a duped character might have been nicer earlier, before your Valar. I must have something, because I think before I only had, like, events and shit, right? Oh, what's this one?
6 maids in a pool.
Did that draw a card for each lady on the board?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I must be
sucked.
really desperate. So that's 2 Rose Roads. I think that was an Arbor, a Hellstain Knight.
Looks like you're playing the Hellstain Knight.
Yeah. I guess I just played the Arbor because at least I'm now definitely sorted for Econ for like the rest of eternity. Arbor, Red Wine Straits and Gates of the Moon.
Yeah.
Who needs plot gold?
Well, I'm collecting everything ever. 11 gold maybe? 4, 5,
Jeez.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Near the Water Garden to pay for the Dornish Fiefdoms. Near the Fiefdoms for 2 gold. I now have 13 gold.
I don't think it's enough.
I think when you're Martell and you've got all the cards in hand, you have Dawn on the board, and you keep getting a consistent amount of gold like that, you will win the game.
What are you trying to say?
I've smashed you now. I mean, it might be 4-3, but I think I win.
Well, guess we'll have to see.
I just don't imagine that Knight and Lady like resets. And I played Valar Morghulis and it rocked you quite hard. I can't really see where your next draw is going to come from.
I don't think I have any more draw. I don't have the High Tower, and that's like that and the Sex Boats are the main source of the draw in the deck, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm maybe quite happy to lose some challenges if it means I get to draw from Dawn.
Still no flea bottom though.
No. Military. Am I going to Hotar it?
Definitely.
I can afford a Hotar. I might want to save Ariane for the Nymeria later, perhaps.
I think we'll Hotel. Yeah. Called it. It just makes sense, right?
Yeah, neutralise your 5 strength renown character. Basically, yeah, I paid for a 5 strength Monocon standing and to nail yours. Seems right. Waited a challenge as well for you.
Also means that you can win a military on the way back now. Because if you're doing a military with the Ario, I've only got one military icon on the board.
And if I do jump in Nymeria later, it can be unopposed. So I could start generating some powers.
Yeah, I mean, you've also got Starfall as well that you can use to be annoying, so I guess you remove Marjorie's power. Yeah. So now I've only got Intrigue as the option.
Yeah, but you could win it.
At the moment. Depends what other bullshit you got.
I mean, I think I'd be happy for you to nail out 2 characters. Try and win an intrigue. But you pass challenges.
Yeah.
And I do it in Militoire. You take the dupe, even though you like having dupes, you said earlier. It'd be nice to have a dupe, XYZ.
Well, yeah, before the Valar. Valar has already happened, doesn't matter.
Beggars can't be choosers.
So I didn't bother kneeling to stop the military being unopposed because in my head I was like, yeah, I can defend the intrigue. Kind of forgetting the fact that Ariane does a thing. So now I can't defend and win the intrigue.
Got him.
You got me.
I mean, you have to nail it to block the unopposed. So I win. Am I going to win?
Yeah, I'm debating if I want to win Dom or not.
Well, you will win Dom if you keep them boosted. Basically, you decide to accelerate the game.
One of the 2 Rose Roads in hand.
You win Dom 6-4.
Unless you've got any more tricks.
No. I'm quite happy for you to tick over with a power every now and then.
I mean, you need power to take from me, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like you've got a bit of a lock on now. You've got a good hold of, you've got good control of my board and the challenges that I can do. That's my hand. Isn't it beautiful?
That sucks.
So yeah, I think my deck's just lost a bit of tempo.
But it's tourney time.
Yeah.
I've got some more draw.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I have
you
all
were
the
a bit
economy.
short. You were a bit short cards, so I can see why you wanted to draw some more.
Now I'm pretty much drawing whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about your deck right now?
I feel a bit sad that it hasn't been shown off to the full extent. Obviously, it won in the first round because otherwise it wouldn't be here. But I feel like in this game, it's certainly not gone how I would have liked to have gone.
I remember the first round game being... I played it and there were lots of Lady Sanders roses flying around. I had a half-decent board.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you want to see this Tyrell Sun deck in like proper action, if you watch the first round where the Tyrell Sun featured, and yeah, it's a much better display of how the deck should work.
And you've definitely had opportunity to play out the characters and do the same thing, but you haven't drawn the right cards.
Yeah, I think I've just had bad draw.
The inconsistency of the deck, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just because I've played a couple of things. Well, I didn't. There's a couple of plays that I made that weren't optimal. I don't think they were massively impactful on the game because at the end of the day, I've just run out of cards. But they certainly didn't help. So.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, we're on to your marshalling then when you get round to doing it. Just
I've only got 8 gold.
Have you only got 8 gold?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You must
1
have
from
spent
you.
some.
9. Got card and shadowed now. Dornish Fiefdoms on third player, so I would have collected 10. Put the card and shadowed and maintain 8 gold. Scared?
Always. But, you know, I'm sure it will work out fine with my amazing maids in a pool on one lady.
Yeah, one thing to know that your draw is really good when you're winning. Now, if you're winning and you've got loads of ladies on the board, and you're kind of, you know, you've got that board present, your draw is much better as well. Not so good when you're falling behind. Ooh, that's so nice. Getting rid of Shadow City
that
Bastard.
sounds alright. And Rose Road sitting on 4. What was in my hand? Can you remember?
Crap.
Yeah.
Aegon. Leave me with the suspicious 5 gold still.
What can you get? You've got...
Like, do you have any allies or mercenaries or companions?
Are any of them allies or mercenaries or companions?
I do not recall.
I don't think any of them are.
Come on, Richard. You're telling me you didn't have a plan?
Probably not.
I
mean...
this is a good opportunity to look at my deck.
To be fair, we don't know our decks very well, having... Actually, we played each other's decks in the first round, didn't we?
Look at that woman out there. She's so short.
Or is he tall? I'm sure that's how we look next to each other, you know.
Really? Sorry, we're looking out the window and there's this really tiny woman and this normal sized man.
Is she really tiny or is he just tall though?
Maybe she's a child.
She's not a child and they're holding hands.
Oh, right, yeah, that would be a bit weird. It could be father and daughter.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, she looked pretty wrinkly actually.
I don't think people are watching this game for this. Look, you've got a second Suns with your egg on. You're doing a power challenge for 6. No, for 6 with your second Suns.
I've taken away the icon from your Quentin.
You have. So my only power icon is Marjorie, which I kind of want to keep for the moment so I can actually attack you, potentially. Obviously not going to happen, but, you know, I can dream.
Laugh out loud.
Intrigue with Aegon.
Yeah, 3 strength. That means you would need to kneel 2 characters to oppose it.
Yeah, because I don't have enough to...
What plot have you played?
I think it was like Tourney for the King or something.
Right, okay.
Or Name Day Tourney or one of those.
Tourney for the King. That sounds right.
One
All your
of
knights
the
have
nice
renown. You
ones.
could defend with 2 knights and take the renown.
Yeah.
No, you fuck it. You're like, I'm putting Aaron as well.
I want to win a challenge. And you're like, let me see how I can stop that from happening.
I'm like, I don't really want to stop it from happening, but I feel like I should.
This is where I'm like, aha, Duran's game.
That would be baller.
Especially because it's an illegal deck, right?
Yep.
Yay, I could do a thing.
You can point at me aggressively.
Look, I'm doing shit.
Oh, flea bottom. Now I'm going to be doing shit.
Great. But look how much power I got. I got 3 power.
You've got a total of 5 now.
I know. Totally got this.
I've only got double your power. Why did I just down the second sun? Oh, because I wanted to put Haldane Escort in the discard pile, apparently.
Apparently. Now you've got your flea bottom. Might as well stock it up. So military with the second sons.
Did you nightmare Nymeria or something?
No, I think you're just waiting to be annoying. Oh no, there you go.
I was going to say, like, this doesn't seem great, but I did it.
Oh, I had to kill someone. And they had a power on them.
Oh no, they had a power on them. Oh no.
I know. Let me lose some of my power. And I think you're definitely winning Dom.
You're like, but wait, I'm the second player. Okay, I'll bring the second son back up. Part-handed. Oh.
I like that you can remember that conversation because that is literally what happened.
You're such a troll, that's why.
I might have had something. I mean, I clearly didn't, but I might have done. Oh, I definitely need all this gold.
Valor de Harris.
Do I lose anything from that?
Yeah.
How much is Quentin? Is he 3?
Yeah. Wow. 2 cost. Bicon with 5 strength would be amazing.
It would be pretty amazing.
Even if it does have Quentin downside.
Let's see. Oh, look at that top deck.
Nice. You can
actually
play
use my
both of those
gold.
characters.
I can play all of it.
You can, yeah. Should we go for a walk after this? It might be warm outside, but we can go for a wander.
What?
We could look like little and large walking out there, except you're less wrinklier.
Do I count as the little or the large at the moment?
You look beached.
I think I just play out my whole hand, right?
Don't blame you.
Oh, but typical. Finally got a high tower. I've got 2 friggin' Martell characters in hand. I don't even get to draw a card.
What? That is funny.
That's not funny. That's just depressing.
Well, I guess that one of the downsides you mentioned earlier about having Martell characters in a deck with the high tower.
Yeah. You finally got flea bottom.
Yeah, now you're screwed.
I mean, you have got so much annoying stuff in your flea bottom pile. You got Dornish Spy in there. I think there's stuff from Messenger in there, maybe. Shadow City Bastard, maybe. Second Sons, just for big, no, you're not winning a challenge. I think it's safe to say I'm pretty screwed.
Secret scheme, they're going to draw some cards.
Yeah, because you don't have enough options already.
5 cards.
Oh, that's good. And just pick up 5 straight away.
What shall I spend all my gold on? La 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 la.
You're going to show us your hand?
These people I hate about Martell when I'm playing against them. They've got all the gold, they've got all the cards, and...
See, PD would be nice against you.
Yeah, political disaster is pretty strong against Martell. Especially at this stage. Because that would severely impact the economy I get.
Although I would have definitely played PD by now if I was running it. What is that?
Patience.
I stand by my question.
Patience. You can trigger it as a challenges action and return the attached character to your hand.
Cool. Is it Martell character only?
Maybe. I'm not sure. But, I have 6 gold, which is enough to use Ario in a challenge, return him to hand, use Ario again to take someone out of a challenge, and trigger a flea bottom. I have
You've put the power icon on Nymeria, but the bastard daughter gets one as well, right? Isn't it all sand snakes get it?
Yep. Nice. Have you been doing research?
No, but I remembered when I was editing the game and I was thinking, oh, she should have one too. And I was feeling like, I remembered something. So I thought I should point out that I actually remembered something.
You're probably thinking, oh, shouldn't Ibella Sand get one? Is that what she's called? No, I'm not sure.
Hey. So you've used Nymeria on Quentin to remove his power icon. You've used Starfall on Marjorie to remove her power icon. And you've used the Dornish Spy on the Dark Star to remove his intrigue icon. So you're just sort of systematically going through the characters and making sure they're all shit.
It's fucking bullshit, isn't it? Martell bullshit.
Martell bullshit. You've just ambushed something onto Dornish Spire. I didn't quite register.
Hotel's X, +3. That
makes sense. I'm determined to do something. Military with 3 characters, starting Nymeria, removing her icon. Bohaha. And you're like, fuck you, man.
Bye-bye.
The thing is, though, right, you just put my Quentin back in hand, and now if I win this military challenge, you kill the bastard daughter, and you take my Quentin out of hand.
That's what I would like to call top banter.
That's what I like to call being a douchebag. Mimi head. Are you going to bother to defend? There's no point in you defending. You might as well just let me get unopposed.
Yeah, you've already got power for me to take.
Well, you're actually defending.
Now I can win challenges on the swing back.
But you know what? I don't want you to win.
What? Why not?
So I'm going to boost my person.
Wow. You wasted it.
I did.
Now I'm going to get 3 challenges though.
I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that you've won this game anyway.
Do you think?
A little bit.
Is it my commanding confidence?
I think it's your game. Look how angry I put my renown down. I'm like, I want my renown. And you're like, wait, gotta kill someone.
Wait for claim, Rebecca. I have patience.
I don't. Go on then. So the power for 4 strength.
Yeah.
Goes through unopposed and claim. And then you could just do an unopposed intrigue. But you're like, nah.
No, what?
No, don't want to just do an unopposed intrigue. I'm going to draw out the game even longer and being annoying shit.
Why would I do that? I'm not even online.
Exactly. So then you're like, I'm going to put Aegon in because he's the one that takes the most frigging time to do anything with. And then I'm going to get Dario, but there's no frigging allies or anything on the board anyway.
Could you stand my own?
You don't have any.
You're like, you could stand the Dornish spy. I'm like, she doesn't have an ally trait. She's just a spy. So, congratulations to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rebecca lost. So, we could take a look at the deck list now, if you like.
We could take a look at the deck list now. I would also like to just point out, though, that thing about the Dornish spy. Whammer said the exact same thing after round 1.
What a loser, eh? That Whammer. What a loser. I mean, you think he knows the card by now.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's obvious I don't, but you'd thought Mama would.
Yeah, I know. I mean, wow, he practically lives in a room with wallpaper made of the cards.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that happening.
He studies every day. He looks like the House Maester in the House Maester art, with that greying hair, the studying look, looking bookish. Yeah, anyway. Martell Dragon by Connor Hardie.
So, yeah, I mean, this is the Martell Dragon deck that you were playing, obviously. Anything in particular that worked really well this game, or anything that you would like to have seen?
I don't know. I feel like I saw all 19 locations. And I feel like I didn't see any of the events except that secret scheme that one time.
I think you saw 2 secret schemes.
Did I?
But you didn't
I think
see
one was discarded.
Ah.
I saw all the attachments.
Yeah, he did actually. Did you get both venomous blades out?
No,
But you saw one of each, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think you got everything that you needed to see. How helpful was the dragon in this deck? Do you think? Like, could you have played it without the dragon?
Yeah, well, Aegon gave me tempo, which allowed me to temporarily flood the board real quick and give me some present. So that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Plaza of Pride helped to fuel the flea bottom, which I liked. And Dance of the Dragon, then Unexpected Return. Again, if you don't have flea bottom, you can get that low-cost character back for some ambush.
Yeah.
Unexpected Return, you can get your Aegon back into play for the tempo, or Dario into play. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Quite aggressive plots, keeps your opponent on their toes.
Yeah.
Stops them being able to
I mean, all
do
the tricks
too
are
much.
more impactful on a small board.
Yeah, this is true. I mean, if I had a board of like 10 characters, then removing the odd icon here and there isn't really going to bother me too much. But with a small board, it certainly did its job.
It did its job, didn't it?
Yeah, it did its job.
Cracking stuff.
Shall we have a little look then at the Tyrell Sun deck?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, let's pop that on the screen now. So was there anything that you felt like facing against it, you were like, oh shit kind of thing?
No.
No, you were quite happy with how the deck went and...
Of course, the concern is that you're going to accrue a lot of power in a really short amount of time. But then with Starfall, Dornish Spies, Southern Messengers, there's always the opportunity that I'm going to remove that character at some point if they ever participate in a challenge. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think because of the way your deck works, it just controlled what my deck was trying to do really, really well. I think, like we said, it's a bit unfortunate with the card draw. The plots, the only card draw in the plots is at the gates, which isn't really card draw as such. So if you're not finding the card draw, like the consistent card draw in the deck, then it's hard to actually get it rolling kind of thing. So if you, like you said earlier, if you're winning already and you've got stuff on the board and things are going right, then yes, it's absolutely fine getting more and more card draw. So it's sort of, you know, that rolling effect. But without having that card draw, it just stalls the whole game, the whole deck, and makes it a lot more difficult. So I think, I don't know, have you got anything else that you want to say about this deck?
Not really.
No.
I mean, there's 6 power gain event, which we know, but like you said, there's plenty. The location based is all about econ and draw. And as you say, if you don't draw them, what can you do? You can't really affect that from your plot.
Yeah.
Just got to get a bit lucky.
Yeah, never mind, I tried. So, if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers, and we'll be back with the bracket 2 top 4 in the next game.
Goodbye.
Thanks everyone, bye!